Good morning, traders. Welcome to today's market review. This is Fred Razak at CMTrading. Today is November 27th, 2017, and today is Monday morning. So we're looking at the Monday following Thanksgiving. It's been labeled the Cyber Monday. There's no economic news scheduled for today. However, as the week progresses later in the week, we will see some more activity in terms of economic news. Let's take a look at that. Just as a side note, Thanksgiving, the day after Thanksgiving, which was Friday, is generally a bullish time. People are home, people are on the computer, they see what stocks have been going on, or some of the Forex signals have been going on, and they start buying. And it's a really tremendous opportunity for buying, and it usually carries the market higher. It's usually novice traders, people who are, not real traders, that are more investors, getting into the market because they have that ample time. So looking at the markets and what's been happening, and let's take just a look at that first. So we're looking here at the Euro USD, and as we mentioned, we had developed a reverse head and shoulders. This is looking at the daily chart in the Euro USD here. That's your head, that's your shoulder, and that's your second shoulder. And sure enough, we came through and we broke up even higher. Okay, we're trading at 119.42, a nice rally from 115 retracement after having this tremendous rally up from the beginning of the summer or the middle of the summer, and just going up to 120-ish level, 121-ish level. So we look like we're closing in on that, and we're trading just above this 119.24-ish level. Let's look at a 4-hour chart. Really, above most of our support levels, resistance levels as well. So really, at this stage, there's nothing holding us back from closing in on this 120.70-ish level. So, for those who didn't get the opportunity to buy the Euro USD, you could have bought it 115.90-ish level, and now you'd be in a really good position as this developed. Now, it's always, hindsight is always 20/20, always easier to say that. But as this came into 117.15, that was the leg of the second shoulder. You could have definitely come into it, and we mentioned it several times. So looking at a 4-hour chart, we're looking at a very bullish situation right now, and there's nothing really to say that it's going to retrace here. Okay, you could definitely play and try to, scalp your way, but until you get that confirmation that we're going up higher and you get that momentum, it's a little bit, I would say, premature to jump in this on the long. Looking at the GBP USD, however, we did not rally. Okay, so this is really something that is specific about the euro versus the dollar vis-a-vis the GBP versus the dollar. Okay, the GBP did not get much stronger versus the dollar in comparison. So this is just a red flag, just to make note. It could catch up, okay, as the week progresses. We'll have to take a look at that. There are some major economic events coming out in the GBP as the week progresses, so that's something to look at as well. Looking at the USD Japanese yen, we're at this 111-ish level. The dollar getting weaker versus the yen, and ultimately it might be a good opportunity right here, as we are in the bottom of the range here, to actually go in long for a possible bound. Looking at gold, gold's been consolidating on the upper limit. Okay, and this is what I mean by that. We haven't broken this 1280-ish, 1290-ish level, and we've been holding very strong here. We haven't broken out 1293, but we're consolidating here on the upper level. So either this is going to bust out on the upside, or it's going to make a major correction like we did before on the lower side. Now, the reason I'm saying that we're more likely to bust out on the upper side is that we're making this very strong neckline at this 1290-ish level, and we've had that as a resistance and as a support level before. And as you can see, we're on the RSI, we're holding this 150-ish level, down here. So, I'm more inclined to think that this is going to go higher, but keep an eye on this, okay, because it's definitely going to be an opportunity as the week progresses. Looking at the other commodities, let's pull out the oil. Oil's trading at 58.66 right now, closing in on its 61.20-ish resistance level. Okay, so we got to see that actually fruate and close that in. And let's see if that actually fruites this week as the price of oil continues to, get higher, continue to rally. Looking at the Dow Jones. Now, the Dow Jones had a nice rally on Friday, as you can see, and that's really indicative of the market. Okay, that's really indicative of, the market trading on Fridays. Now we're looking like, it's going to sell off a little bit, okay? And as you can see, we've set a certain neckline here at 23,481. And if we do break it, we could definitely see it go down another 100 points. Now, I don't think we're going to have a bloodbath and we're selling off 1,000 points so far, but we are looking like, the momentum on the upside has given a little bit of way, and we're not breaking out with the same umph, if you will, as we did before. We consolidated once before last November, as you can see here. But ultimately, I'd like to see this continue going up higher. I'd like to see this, keep the same momentum it's had until now, and it seems like it's waning here. So we may see a little bit of a retracement, maybe even to the 23,200-ish level, okay, testing that level again. But normally between Thanksgiving and Christmas is a bullish season. Just remember that, okay? And I don't expect this year to be any different. But this year has been really different because when we expected the market to sell off between September and Thanksgiving, it did not, okay? It just went up higher. So it could be indicative that the markets are really that strong. Looking at the DAX faltering here and not really rallying when the Dow Jones did. Okay, this is disconcerting a little bit for the DAX because this was relatively the leader in between the two. So as you can see, we've had a earlier year highs to 13,500. Okay, and we're trading just above the 13,000 level. Okay, so I'd like to see a rally in this as well if this is truly going to rally. If not, then we could definitely see it go down back to 12,850-ish level as we consolidate. This is Fred Razak. I want to wish you guys a great trading day. Thank you.